Hi guys, welcome to the CATWay. So in this video, we are going to solve our daily set. And before we begin, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. You can also visit to catway.in for more info on the CAT course. Now coming to the question, so what we have is Salim, Sajid, Sunil and Sanjay visited Firoz at a time in the following manner. At least one person visited Firoz between Salim and Sajid. At least one of Sunil and Sanjay visited Firoz before Salim. Okay, and Sunil did not visit Firoz between Sajid and Sanjay. Okay, so definitely we are going to have various cases. So let us start with this, with the case one. Okay, so we have to identify which person came in which order, right? So we have first, second, third, and the fourth guy. All right. So first case that we have been given is, first condition that we have been given is that at least one person visited Firoz between Salim and Sajid. So let's say Salim visited second. Okay, let's say Salim visited second. And Salim can never be the first person to visit, right? Because there are people, because at least one person between Sunil and Sanjay has to visit before Salim, right? So let's say Salim comes over here and Sajid comes over here, right? In that case, between Sunil and Sanjay, one guy has to visit before him. Okay, so let's say Sunil visited before him. Sunil visited before him, and in that case, Sanjay will visit over here, right? Sanjay will visit over here. Okay. Now let's talk about the second case that we can get. Okay, let's say Salim is still over here. Okay, let's say Salim is still over here. In that case, Sajid will occupy this position. Now, if we take Sanjay over here in this case, because we have to change the case, we will need Sunil over here, right? We will need Sunil over here. But in that case, what is happening is that, okay, one person visited between Firoz and Firoz between Salim and Sajid. So that is happening. At least one of Sunil and Sanjay is happening. Now, Sunil did not visit Firoz between Sajid and Sanjay. Okay. So Sunil is not going to visit between Sajid and Sanjay. So this case is not possible, right? Because of the third condition that has been given to us, this case is not possible. Okay. Then let's see what other case can we have. Okay, let's see what other case can we have. Okay, so we took, in the first case, we took Salim before Sajid. Now let's take Sajid before Salim. Okay, let's take Sajid before Salim. So let's say Sajid is here, Salim is here. Okay, Sajid is here, Salim is here. And we are only taking one person as of now between them. Okay, so when we have Sajid over here and Salim over here, we can have two cases in that in it. That is, in one case, Salim can visit over here, and in Sanjay over here. And similarly, in one case, we can have, since we have Sajid over here, we have Salim over here, we have taken a one person between them. So we can have Sunil over here and Sanjay over here. So this is another case that we can have. Okay, this is the second one. This is the third one that we have. Coming on to the fourth one. Now, guys, since now till now we were taking only one person's gap, right? Now we'll be taking two people gap, right? Two people gap. That means, and you know that Sunil cannot be the first person. Okay, sorry, Salim cannot be the first person. What we will take it that Sajid is the guy who is coming first, because we have taken Sajid as fourth. We have taken Sajid as the second guy. We cannot have Sajid as the third guy, because in that case Salim had to occupy first position, which is not possible. So that means Sajid cannot occupy the third position. Now the only possibility left for Sajid is to occupy the first position. And since now we are going to have a, okay, yes, in here also we can still have one place wala wo. Okay, so what we will do is we will have Salim over here. We will have Salim over here. So when we have Salim over here, now in that case, guys, because what we know is that Sunil does not visit between Sajid and Sanjay. Okay, so what will happen is that Sanjay will have to come over here. Sanjay will have to come over here, and in that case, Sunil will have to occupy this position. Whereas the last case that we will take is, we will check is Sajid over here and a gap of 2 between them, right? A gap of 2 between them, that is Salim over here. And in that case, again, because Sunil cannot visit between Sajid and Sanjay, so Sanjay will again come over here and Sunil will occupy this position. Okay, so this is the fifth case that we have. Now moving towards the question, if Sajid was the last person to visit Firoz, that is, we are talking about the first case, then who visited Firoz first? So that means Sunil was the person So that means option number C is the right answer. Now, what could be who could be the last person to visit Firoz? So last person, who could not be the last person? Okay, so we have Salim, Sunil, and Sajid. That means Sanjay is the guy who is never last. So option number D is the right answer. And in how many ways can the 4 people visit? We have already calculated. There are 5 cases. So option number D5 is the right answer. This was a pretty easy case, guys, and hope you have understood the set well. Thanks for watching.